Hello everyone and welcome back to Grimshire. There was no vote, so guess what? I got to pick the game today. And I've been having a lot of fun with this game. It's funny because it's not a super soothing game because it's, you know, you literally have to worry about feeding the entire town and whatnot. But like, like the vibe is soothing, gameplay not so much. Like, I am really enjoying this game. Yeah, it gets a little stressful when they're like, oh my gosh, how are we gonna feed the town? I'm like, I don't know. Don't ask me things. Oh, we still have next. So yes, we need hardwood and compost. And pepperwort flowers. Okay. So with that in mind, we're gonna go around, we're gonna do our harvesting and our foraging. Hardwood. It's amazing how easy you fall into just like a comfortable routine in games, even if you haven't been playing it very long. Like once you find your rhythm, you just kind of go with it. Like every day I'm just like, oh, I gotta go forage my stuff. Oh, I forgot. Okay, never mind. We are not going to go foraging. Maybe we'll go to the mines. We're not gonna get any wood because my axe is in the shop. Shit. Yep, no, none of that. So yeah, maybe we'll go to the mines. I almost said beets. I actually had a coworker the other day who had just like a big like Tupperware container full of like diced up beets, and they're like, oh, like I don't know how she cooked them, but like they didn't look roasted or anything. So I'm like, did you just like boil beets? Again, I'm like, I don't even really know what, like, I've had beets a couple times, but I think I wasn't very fond of them, so I'm like, I don't know, I don't even really, like, distinctly remember what beets taste like, except for people telling me they kind of taste like dirt. do need to eat more like fresh fruits and vegetables because like I'm trying to remember the last time I had like a peach or a pear. Like apples are usually the only thing that I eat with any consistency. I really do like apples. I actually have a big bunch of apples that I bought at the store today. It was so funny. So the lady like entered in the SKU number for the apples, but I guess she like typed one digit wrong, and so it rang up as red cipollini onions, and I was like, what rang up as onions? And she was like looking, she's like, oh my gosh, she's like, I'm so sorry. She's like, I think I like entered a number wrong. And so she like redoes the SKU and everything, and sure enough, it was the apples that accidentally rang up as onions, and I was like, yeah, I was like, I don't like onions. But it actually came out to be a lot less money because the apparently red cipollini onions were actually more expensive than the apples. So I do like Honeycrisp apples though, which do run a little bit more expensive than like a Gala apple. But they're good. Honestly, I never used to think that there was like such a huge difference in apples, and now I'm just like, oh no, like I don't want Gala apples, I don't want Fuji apples, I know, I want Honeycrisp apples. I can't do Granny Smith anymore. I used to really like them,
Incoming
but they're a
break.
little too compact and a little too sour. Like, every now and then I'll get a craving for one, but for the most part, I'm like, like, the Honeycrisp are sweet, they're tart, they're like super like crisp and crunchy, and now I'm making myself want an apple. And honestly, I don't know why I bought apples today, because I was supposed to get apples for Thanksgiving for one of the desserts that I'm going to make. And I told myself, I was like, buy the apples the week of, just in case they don't have any, or, you know, just in case if you buy them too early, they go bad. I told myself this, and yet I went and bought like 6 apples. I'm like, okay. I'm glad to know that I don't listen to anybody, including myself. Okay, there is no pepperwort ready. There are some that's like about to. Ooh, actually, I missed one right at the entrance. Okay, so that brings us up to 3. Everyone in the village has been so kind to us. It makes me wonder why Kai doesn't like them. Well, you know what? Some people are introverted and they just don't like other people. I went to one of my sister's prenatal appointments today. It's the first one that I've actually gotten to go to with this pregnancy. And she was just like, are you ever going to talk to my boyfriend? And I was just like, I just like don't have like anything to say really. Like, I don't know what to say. That, I'm like, I'm introverted anyway. Like, I don't really talk to anybody. Okay, we'll plant that. Water that. Oh, and it looks like our mushroom log is out of mushrooms. Let me store some stuff. I'm not gonna leave this here, but I'm just gonna put that there while I go back to the mines. Oh, that stuff's done. Nice. Oh, big yawn. So sleepy. I don't want to go back to work. One of my coworkers already called me. And she was just like, hey, like, I have a question. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm not even on the job. It's okay. I'd much rather they ask me than to have something go awry. Okay, so did some of it did I really just leave that much stuff in the first room? Because remember we collapsed the mine, but then we were finding all sorts of other stuff in level 1, so I don't know if it only reset level 1, which doesn't make any sense. I don't know how it works. Did I already? Yeah, no. Not a whole lot going on over here. Some copper on the ground. Grab some coal. We just keep digging. We're bound to find the exit at some point. Oh. Huh. I guess I now know that I actually have to be careful. Okay, that one had money in it. Oh, there's a bone over here. Okay, that's the entrance. Nope. That's not gonna lead us anywhere. I swear we're gonna run out of energy before we actually find the exit again. I think I've already been down here. Yes, so maybe. Okay, I've been down here at some point. It's hard to tell what's connected and what's not. Okay, so we've already been that way. What's over here? Okay, we've already been up. Learned how to make a wooden end table. Okay, still no sign of the exit. I see something over there. It just looks like a tiny, like, pocket. There's still some pockets down here. Actually. Yeah, no, I've already been over here. Oh, found the exit. There we go. Got that. See if I can do any basic exploring. Well, that was easy. They did say the further down you go, the better the stuff will be. Strawberry seeds. Interesting. That's not a crop that we've come across before. Strawberry seeds. So spring 14 to summer 14. Okay, so we can't actually plant those yet. That's interesting. I think this is the first game I've ever seen that you can't plant specific, or like you have to plant across a couple seasons. Most of the time with farming sims, it's like, okay, this one you can only plant in summer. This one you can only plant in spring. But this one's throwing me for a little bit of a loop. So we will be holding on to that seed until the 14th, which is in 5 days, so. It's not going to be too terribly long. But let's go dump our supplies. Put that in there. And we'll put that there. Take the rest of that. Okay. 52 minutes. Trout in there. And then we can put the mushroom over here. So yeah, every 10 days you have to like restock your little mushroom log. $26. Just kind of waiting because I do want to donate these, but there we go. Okay, and donate a lot of the stuff. And then we should be getting close to done with the whole mushroom hut situation. Okay, there we go. We have donated our food. And now we shall go to sleep. Okay. May the teachings of Anima guide your way. So I'm assuming that's their deity. Okay, so we're almost there with the hardwood, and we're about halfway there with the compost. More seeds.
Nice to meet you. I'm Blossom.
So we got more pepperwort. I think we still need like one more. Come back! Dang it. After all that, I still friggin' missed it. Ooh, there's no lamprey. Okay, so I can donate the hay and the lamprey. I want to see if I can actually sell any of the like the fruits or anything that we have. I like that if you prematurely reel in the line, that it won't completely lose the fish. You just like pull it back a little. It's a little more forgiving. Okay, let's see. They sell hay seeds. Oh, it does not need water. Interesting. Carrot seeds. Cabbage seeds. Which one would be better? Cabbage is more expensive. Carrots grow faster. There's these sell. Okay, I just sold all of that. So they sell compost. I'm like, why not put it towards the thing? So this is pepperwort leaves. And I'm still waiting on my axe to be done. Another donation. I like games that actually make you feel really rewarded for making donations. Like, getting the new machines, the new ways to, like, process food and stuff, it's actually really, like, it makes me want to find new things to donate, because I'm like, yes, I can unlock a new machine or a new way of, like, preserving food. Versus, like, games that just give you, like, aesthetic stuff or, like, recognition in the town. It's like, It's like, yeah, like, I realize having a good reputation in town is probably a good thing, but, like, I would like to feel like my choices are important. Because, like, I could keep all the stuff that I'm fishing up and harvesting, but, like, it makes me want to donate things. Let's go say hi to Kai real quick. Spring is when the marsh wakes up. Lots of good fishing if you don't scare him off. Oh no, fish! We're going too far! Ouch. And I actually really like the fishing in this game. Most of the time, like, you wouldn't catch me dead fishing in any game. But, like, in this game, I actually go out of my way to go fishing. Maybe it's because it's not like super difficult. Look at my discoveries. I love the little critters, they're adorable. I just wish it wasn't like 500 bucks to actually make. And okay, so the crappy thing is you have to have a different type of enclosure for each of the critters. So there's like 4 different types of critters, and each one requires a different sort of house setup. Which is actually frustrating. Because then it's not 500 gold, it's really like 2,000. I don't know if the fish will go like under the bridge. Ooh, surprise. Don't tell my parents, but I sneak sweet things into the critters' food. They love it and it makes them happy. Oh, okay, so I got happy kibble. Let me... like, getting distracted. I really need to go see if there's more pepperwort, because that quest is coming to an end. There's Kai again. Glad to see a fish. Blue catfish. Yeah, so far this game, I'm really liking it. I find it rewarding. It is a bit challenging, just due to the, like, nature of it. The fact that, like, you are pretty much responsible for feeding this, like, whole town. And yeah, there are other people making contributions, but, like, there is a lot of pressure. They're like, oh, well, there's a farmer. I'm like, like, I just got here. Like, I don't know if I'm fit to solve our hunger problems. I saw a huge fish jump out of the water this morning. I swear it was bigger than my head. Inventory full! Rats. At least it was just the leaves. Let's go... Do I even have any fuel? Yeah, I have some wood. So let's go load up the smokehouse with non-donatable items. I figured out exactly how many logs I need to properly smoke the whole thing without, like, having too much leftover. Yeah, I guess it would have made more sense to put them around the watering, like, water pump, but, I mean... Whoops. That'll be fine. So let's go make a donation. I think I'm also just gonna donate the fish that are gonna go bad.
Audio Ignis Radio.
How was your stream? I'm sorry I missed it. I was... Like, at first I was running errands.
Welcome Sinister_Studios Z.
Why is Hazel all the way up there? Of course. I have to finish mission with Hazel, and she's all the way up the top. Water break? Okay.
Welcome Audio Ignis.
Water break. Yeah, how was it? I saw that there's a, what is it, new season of Marvel Rivals?
Welcome Highlanders 1743.
I don't understand the whole, like, season things for games. Like, it just strikes me as a bit odd. We're only 6 more donations away from unlocking a new technology, which is actually cool. Okay, is Hazel still up there? Yes.
Welcome Evil Rulers.
But how's everyone going? Or, how's everyone doing? Well. I mean, I guess that's what people are into. I don't know, I'm not competitive enough. This one's really cute, although, like, it's slightly morbid. So the whole premise of this game is you are brought to this little town called Grimshire on a boat because you come from the capital and their kind of like traveling salesman guy comes to the capital and it's like on fire. There's like people screaming. There's just like devastation everywhere. And he can only save 2 people. It was you and this like goat lady. Because yes, we're all animals. So the goat lady ends up passing away. We don't really have any memory of like what was happening, but like the people of the capital have gone feral, and so now you live in this little town called Grimshire. They gave you some farmland. They're really friendly people.
I'm hungry.
And it is your job to, like, pretty much you are now the farmer of this town, and you have to grow food, and pretty much your job is to, like, supply the town with food. There's a, like, root cellar that you have to keep stocked. They'll tell you at the end of every day, like, we have this many days left of food. So it's really cute, but it's a little stressful because, yeah, your whole job is to, like, make sure that nobody starves to death. And from what I have gathered, you can actually, like, the NPCs can pass away. So it's a little stressful trying to make sure that, like, everyone has food. And then, to make matters worse, this morning in our episode that we had, the Empress's people came, like, her retainers, and they were like, so yeah, we're raising this army, and by the way, like, you guys have to give us, I think it's 3 days of rations. Like, so every Sunday they're gonna come and take 3 days worth of our food. And I'm like, but my people, we hardly have food to begin with. And they're like, we don't care. Like, you have to feed the army, so yeah. It's just a wee bit stressful. Like I said, it's heckin' cute though. And like, the mechanics of it are actually really nice. It is early access, but I really like it so far. I mean, I'm pretty sure you could actually, like, end the people in town. Because, so every week when they come to get the military rations, they take 3 days worth of food, regardless. And, like, you have to meet those 3 days worth of food before anything will actually go to the villagers. So yeah, you... Let's see, where's the quests? So, the Defender's Ration. Okay, let me get this stretch out of the way. Okay. Stretch up. Up, 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 up. Oh, and to the left. Big stretch. And over to the right, into the desk. Okay. A big stretch out of the way. But yeah. The Defender's Ration, you have to have 3 days... Oh, and to make it even more complicated, you have carnivores and you have herbivores. And they have different diets, so you have to have... There's like different levels of food for each group. And yeah, you have to have 3 days of carnivore food and 3 days worth of herbivore food. So say you only have 3 days, or you only have like 2 days worth of herbivore food. So they will take the difference out of the carnivore food. So say you only had 4 days. Well, they will take those 4 days and then leave the townspeople with like nothing. It's incredibly stressful. And all of the food decays. So when you're sitting here and you're like getting all your food together, you can donate it, but it will go bad eventually. And so when they actually do dole out food daily to the townspeople. And so when the food goes bad, obviously it's not usable. So they prioritize fresh food versus like preserved food. So the fresh food will go out first to avoid spoilage. But your best bet is actually to preserve as much food as you possibly can. Yeah, it's just a wee bit stressful. Also, this morning I found out that a fox is married to a squirrel. I don't know how that works. Don't ask me. I didn't know it was possible. But there are romanceable options. And I'm really curious as to how that's going to work. Because I'm a red panda, and I'm pretty sure I'm the only bear-type villager that there is. Like, you think I'm kidding. I am not. Okay, so Willow, Sablewood, and Rowan Sablewood are married. I didn't even think about it earlier. I was just like, they do live at the carpenter shop together, and then I checked their names. I was like, oh, okay. And I think he and her are cousins. Because Adeline's uncle was the Duke's, Duke Silver something, but he died in the capital. Yeah, so your romanceable options are Bunny Rose, because there's 2 roses here, it's fine. So you have Bunny Rose, you have Kai, you have Tano. Kai and Tano are brothers. Oliver, who Dudley and Beatrix are his aunt and uncle. You have Lila. Adeline, Logan, Beryl, Hazel, and Percy. So interesting. So Prudence is the only mouse. Hazel is the only hedgehog. Willow is the only squirrel. Finn is a ferret. Percy's a lemming. So there's like 3 beavers. Oh, actually, that's... What is a nutria? Because Wilfred and Greta are married, and they have Beryl, but Beryl's a beaver, and Greta is not. So I don't... I have the questions. Am I gonna have some weird, like, hybrid child, or is it gonna be, like, okay, so say I marry Logan. Logan's a wolf. I am a red panda. Are we going to have, like, 50-50 shot of having, like, a red panda or a wolf? That's gonna be really crazy. I don't understand. This game gives me questions. Okay, Rose is in the furniture shop. So you can actually either look at the villager and see at the bottom it says current location, so he's at the hunter shack, or you can come to the map and find them that way. So I'm actually going to go seek Rose out. Yes, an omnivore and a carnivore are gonna make a herbivore. I'm really confused. So it's like, okay, is it gonna just mix all of the attributes? Like, what happens if I married, like, a rabbit? And so it's like, I'm an omnivore, they're an herbivore. So what happened, like, could you accidentally have a child who's, like, a rabbit carnivore? Does that work? I don't feel like that would work. Or, who's sleeping? Is it? No, you're not Rose, you're Erica. I'm really confused. Okay, plants like us, they need food and water to grow big and strong. Healthy plants grow faster and can produce bigger harvests called bumper crops. Why don't you try and see if you can grow a bumper crop? It'll be fun, I swear. Here, take these cabbage seeds and compost. Add the compost to the soil, and you plant the seed to give the plant the best chance to become a bumper crop. Yes, I will bring you cabbages. Okay. I will be here trying to figure out the semantics of how... of like, what a child would look like in this game. But honestly, I am curious, because Beryl is the daughter of Greta and the beaver, so I'm like, but she's a different species, and I don't even know what that species is. This game might be teaching me a thing or two. Let's see. Let's get these cabbages planted. No! I hate it when I do that. Oh, they're out of water. It's okay. It only makes me a little crazy. Okay, and then go harvest the mushroom. Okay, did I actually turn that thing on, or do I just have stuff, like, waiting? I did. Okay, well, take all that. Until that. So I'm just gonna actually leave that for now, because I don't want to run the thing yet. Ooh, actually, I have dried cabbage. I sold all of my stuff. I can do nothing. Okay, let's actually go donate this. Since we still have a little bit of time. I think time starts running down and, like, getting in the danger zone at 11 p.m., which is a little odd for a farming sim type game. But you can't expect every game to be the same. Okay, see, so we have 8.49 days of herbivore food, and we have 10.41 days of carnivore food. I'm pretty sure that for some, like, it really feels like the carnivore food is easier to, like, get bigger stocks of. Because I think fish and stuff count more, or have, like, more value food-wise than, like, vegetables. That's just my theory, it's unconfirmed. I would like to go to sleep. Okay. The Flower Viewing Festival will be held today, starting at 12 p.m. in front of the mayor's house. Why did 4 days until the Defender ration is due. Okay. So once again, this shows what came in, this shows what went out. Okay, so we're getting there. So we're done with everything but the compost. And I have compost in the works. It just takes forever. Ooh, actually, I think it's done. Yes! 35! Love to see it. Okay, I'm actually going to move that down here real quick. Time to water the crops. I like that the little spigot is not, like, perpetually running. I'm gonna let that one go to seed. Also, yes, that is a thing. If you want, you can actually let your crops go to seed, and then you do stand a chance to lose the fruit itself, but you'll get another seed. So sometimes you can actually retain the fruit or whatever it is you grew. And then you will have another one fruit but extra seeds. Sorry, my eye is itchy. Okay, so it's not going to let me go into the main town yet because that's where they're preparing for the festival, but I can go out like the other way. I can go up and around and check things out up here. Oh, the blacksmith was working on my axe. I don't know when it's going to be ready. Let's say hello to Hazel. There's often helps me with my work. She's such a good assistant.
Incoming ad break.
And there's Kai. Lucky sure are tasty. Had one slow roasted over a fire. No, not yet, because I am broke and I can't actually afford. So you can't keep any critters on your farm until you build their little houses. But like I said, you have to have one for each type of critter, which is really annoying. That was one very eager fish. Look how cute, little critter. Oh, it's an adult. Okay, it's an Alfie. Oh, they're so cute. I really do love the critters. But once again, this is a very interesting type of farming sim because the animals aren't just perpetually there. Like, they will get old. They will pass on. You actually have to... You can butcher your animals, but you have to do it when they're kind of young-ish, because when they're older, they won't yield as much. That was Tano. That's a baby Bluggy. They're so cute. They make, like, these little, like, squeaky noises. Okay. Moving on. I like that there's still some stuff that I can do while I'm waiting for the festival. Like, I'm not just completely locked out of, like, everything. Oh no, turn around! Turn around, little fish! Come on. You may want to turn around. Oh, you're, like, right at my side. Come on. There you go. Got crayfish. I just want to get enough stuff to stock the smokehouse. And then, of course, we're trying to get stuff for the drying racks as well, because that will just preserve it and make sure that it'll last a little bit longer. Oh, did I scare it off? I think I scared it off. That's fine. Ooh, that's more fish. Come on, turn around. There we go. Architecture. How many fish are already in there, so I don't want to like overload it. And I think this festival goes to like 5 p.m. so you actually still have a little time after the festival in case you have to get something done, which is really nice because in most farming sims, festivals end at like 11, so you have like no time to get anything done. I just want my axe back. very curious if I can like make furniture and sell it. I don't know, because I don't feel like selling food because I'm trying to, you know, feed the entire community. Okay, let's dry some of that. Okay, so I do already have things in here. That in there. Can't wait to plant strawberries. Man, when you get a good strawberry, oh my goodness, it's amazing. I want strawberries. Okay, here we are at the festival. Cherry blossoms are the artist's promise of renewal, a tender sign that after every winter life returns. So that's our religious dude. All these petals make fly fishing impossible. Is it flying fish? What? Neither would my wife nor my daughter let me care for this festival. I find it a nice break from all the horrors we've witnessed. It allows me to catch my breath. Willow loves this time of year. So many fresh flowers, ready to be snipped, painted, or plucked. Still don't know how that works, but okay. Such a lovely time of year. It really feels like nature is waking up from a winter nap. To bloom with brilliance, to fall with grace, to die with beauty. Cherry blossoms, brief life, and a poem. So Logan is our resident wordsmith. I try every method possible, and they still can't preserve cherry blossoms. It's a shame. They're so beautiful, but they wilt and die so quickly. This is a nice break from the forge. Come try my new blossom brew. It's made from fresh fermented blossoms. Between the capital burning down and our increased taxes, I'm not sure if we should even be doing this. You gotta have some reasons to celebrate. Festivals are such lovely affairs, so many tasty treats to sample. Also, our mayor's a raccoon. I'm not ready for the poetry reading yet. Welcome. Isn't the town square beautiful this time of year? I'm running the festival raffle this year. Let's see. Here's your prize. Cherry flower painting. I don't really understand the need for a festival to look at flowers. While traveling, I've experienced all sorts of tasty treats that incorporate cherry blossoms. Every year my dad starts making cherry blossom brew before the flowers even open. I guess it doesn't matter as long as people enjoy it. Cherry juice can produce either sour or sweet cherries. I think the local variety is here is sour. This is probably the easiest festival to put together. Nature does most of the work. I can't help but feel strange celebrating a week after losing someone. So yeah, the goat lady who we got brought into town with, she passed away. We had a ceremony where we burned her ceremonially. And so yeah, it's just a little odd. I wonder if flower-themed furniture would sell. Yeah, probably. It's so beautiful! So many flowers everywhere. Poppy's adorable. She's just loud. I wonder if we should even be doing this. The capital burned down last week. This is my favorite time of year. This festival's so boring. My late wife used to love this festival. The bark of the cherry trees can be soaked in water to make a cough-suppressing tea. It's a beautiful sight, isn't it? He's so grouchy, but he's just like, yes, I like the cherry blossoms. Okay, so these are baby Alfie. They're adorable. Look at them. Oh, I really wish I had the money to actually have animals. They're so cute. But then again, once again, just don't get attached because then you have to like butcher them. Okay, yes, I am ready for the poetry reading because I already talked to everybody. Welcome everyone to this year's poetry reading. A beautiful time of year that inspires and motivates us to create. Whether it be the flowering cherries, the snow melting, or the landscape coming to life, we're all inspired. Now, for our first speaker, Willow. I would die of embarrassment. Like, I wrote poetry for a very long time, and I will never read it to anybody because of my dear sweet lord, please do not read my poetry. Angsty Rose and her friggin' poetry. Nope. Thank you, Logan. A careful brush stroke, a gentle breeze, a babbling stream, and a lumberjack's axe. These sounds I hold on. Yeah! Wonderful, Willow. Who's next? Come on, Kai. No, Tano. They'll love it. They might not. What's that? Did someone volunteer? Kai did! Oh, I would be so pissed off at my brother. Oh, come on up. Oh, the face. The grouchy face says it all. I also want to know why he's missing half an ear. The rain falls upon my fur. What did you say? The rain falls upon my fur. I seek that which left its tracks. It catches my eye, and my spirit catches its prey. We are all very enthusiastic about poetry in this town currently. Great work, Kai. Now who's next? Oh, Rose. Why don't you come up here? Yes, because I totally prepared something. Sure. What will your first verse be? The petals dance in the air, the sun shines brightly upon me, or laughter and cheers surround me. We're gonna go laughter and cheers surround me. What will your second verse be? New life springs from the earth, the wind tussles my fur, my friends drink deeply from their flasks. We'll do friends. What will your third verse be? Spring has sprung, and all is new. And I frolic in the forest, and I join them in their fun. I will join the fun. Yay, I'm a poet. Nice job, Rose. Now who's next? In 8th grade, we actually had to memorize a poem, and like you had to memorize it and recite it in front of the class. So that was that was a whole experience that I was just not delighted in. But I picked a pretty easy poem by Robert Frost. It was Fire and Ice by Robert Frost, and yeah, no, I hate presenting publicly. So most of my worst experiences in college and high school involve doing like public readings of like anything. Like please don't look at me. Honestly, it feels vaguely like a form of torture for introverted people. I'm like, please, just no. But yeah, no, I wrote poetry for a very long time. I'm just like, ooh, let's not remember those days. I know I keep going back and forth, but I'm like, wait, is the stuff in the smokehouse done yet? Because I can take that with me. It is done. Yes. Okay, we'll go donate that. But yeah, so this stuff will last, spoils in 14 days. The fresh stuff is like 3 days. I'm actually gonna load this stuff in there. little extra fishing. Yeah, I don't know how I ended up doing streaming when I hate public speaking so much. I think it's because people can't see me, and it's a lot less intimidating. I think if people like could actually see me, I'd probably freak out, but I'm like, nobody can see me. I'm like a bit anonymous. And I'm not like reciting anything. Granted, I have read for our like book cast thing. I usually end up reading parts of the book on the book cast, but I don't know. That part doesn't necessarily bug me as much. I think it's also because like the first book that we did, Howl's Moving Castle, I really loved the book, so I had more fun than anything talking about it. I have like a full stamina bar. What am I gonna do? I hate when to sleep with a full stamina bar. I was gonna go up and donate things. See, I forget. Also, audio, if you're still listening, when are we doing the next bookcast? Because I've kind of been holding off on reading until I know when we're doing it. That way I know for sure, like, that I can remember. Because we're supposed to be reading the full book, are we not? See, that's fine, because like I said, I also have not done the reading yet. But I just wanted to make sure that, like, if we knew about when we were gonna do it. If you want to do, like, the first of the year, I'm actually off on New Year's Day. Which is so funny, because I'm like, it's essentially my work telling people they don't want hungover people at work. They're just like, no, have New Year's Day off. It's the first that I have off. I mean, it's weird. It's like a Thursday or something, so I mean, we don't have to do it on Thursday.
Check out the Pando Pet Cafe to play with me.
But I know that we tried to do like a weekend or a Saturday. Let's see, at the beginning of the year. Ooh, that's not what I was looking for. Because we only have... We have like one full week left in this month. Yeah, January 1st is a Thursday. We could do January 3rd, which is that Saturday. Give us, like, let us take another break through the holidays and then we can resume. Oh, we are running very low on herbivore food. Stop by the Rusty Bucket Tavern, try one of our 6 house-made brews on tap. Okay, so we have finished the project. Okay, so we have finished the community quest thingy. So now all we really have to worry about is getting enough food. I think we're really gonna have to focus on the herbivores. Yeah, you'll just have to let me know if you have people visiting. I shouldn't have any people visiting. Well, I mean, nobody ever comes to visit. Oh. Oh, it's the new mushroom hut is looking good. I'm excited to start making new healing treatments with mushrooms. We can't let the village down now. They helped us so much. See, that's what makes me angry about hosting Thanksgiving, is like, I want to plan. I'm like, okay, let me know how many people are how many people are showing up, And they're like, oh, okay, and then nobody tells me. They're just like, yeah, I'll let you know, and they never do. I'm like, okay, like, are you coming, are you not coming? Like, I actually need to know how much food to prepare. Okay, she wants 5 cabbages. Yeah, people are the absolute freaking worst at communicating. I'm like, literally, I am the person having to cook for everyone. I need to know how many chickens that I need to pull out. Oh my gosh, this stupid freaking fish. Because right now, I have 4 chickens in my freezer that I can cook. I need to know how many I need to pull out, because if not that many people are going to come, I don't want to pull out all 4 because it's going to be way too much food. But, like, everyone's on the fence. They're just like, well, maybe. Like, just tell me. Like, my own grandpa, it took him, like, 4 days to respond to my text. I'm like, hey, like, I'm hosting Thanksgiving this year again. I always host Thanksgiving. And it's like, you guys are more than welcome to come if you want, because I never want to, like, pressure him into, like, showing up at my house. But I'm like, hey, by the way, I'm still hosting. And yeah, it took him like 4 days to get back to me, and he goes, oh, okay, we'll be there. I'm like, sir, you're gonna give me a heart attack. And like, I host because for the longest time my mom didn't have family, like, around here. So, to give her a place to go for Thanksgiving, you know, I decided that, hey, like, I have my own house, I'm gonna host. And I need to know how many people are gonna show up. I also could just, I have an open door policy, so I'm like, okay, like, however many people are gonna show up are gonna show up. But I would really rather not be in the position to run out of food. What is that? My door. What's a package? I think my dogs are barking. But I have a package. So it's funny, my husband's grandmother texted me, or actually she called me while I was at my sister's prenatal appointment, and she's just like, oh, hi, hon, it's been a while since we talked, and then she tells me that, she shipped something to my house, and she's like, I shipped it on the 12th, and it should be there, but they're telling me that the package is delayed. So I'm like, I'm sitting in the OBGYN office, like, talking to her, sitting with my sister. I'm just like, okay. And like, it has been a while since I talked to her, so it's like, I don't want to like, hi and bye, but I'm like, I'm kind of sitting in the doctor's office right now. And then finally they called my sister back again, and I was like, hey, like, love you, grandmother, I gotta go. She's like, oh, I'm so sorry for keeping you. And I'm like, don't feel bad. Like, I wanted to talk to you, but I'm like, okay, we gotta go in. Family. Family is strange, especially when it's like family that you married into. Because your relationship with your in-laws is strange. Because, like, yes, they're your family, but they're also kind of strangers. But it's like, yeah, this is like your mother-in-law, father-in-law, sister-in-law, whatnot. I have a very peculiar relationship with my sister-in-law. And then my mother-in-law is a very, like, well-meaning person. But sometimes I want to tell her, dear Lord woman, if you do not stop touching me, we're gonna have problems. Because that is, like, one of my big parts of the tism is I don't like being touched if I'm not, like, in the mood to be touched. So I'm just like, But she loves to give me hugs, and, like, she'll, like, rub my shoulders and stuff. I'm like, please don't touch me. And I feel rude telling her that, but at the same time, like, my body is just like, eh. In-laws are strange things. Do you have my axe yet, sir? My father was a blacksmith, and his father before him. Sorry, I'm just an old geezer rambling. Oh, I almost forgot. Your tool is finished. You should try it out. Do they not tell you? I don't remember having received a notification that my tool is ready. Oh, that's gonna be bad. I'm gonna completely forget that I have tools in the shop. Okay, now since I have a copper axe, I'm wondering if I can chop down hawthorn trees. Because I have a lot of hawthorn trees on the farm. Dandelions. But at least I can chop down more trees. I need to chop down more trees so I can get more planks so I can make more drying racks. Yes, I really just collect, like, everything. Ooh, I got a bottle of surprise. Yes. Those. That's okay. I learned how to make cheesy roasted vegetables. Oh, that actually sounds good. I think the only, like, cheesy vegetable I would actually like is maybe, like, cauliflower. Because I'm not a super huge fan of, like, broccoli and cheese. I think I'm just too particular with my vegetables. It's the 12th, we can almost plant those strawberries. Okay, I don't think there's anything else. At least not that I'm going to hang around for, because I need to get the rest of these fish into the smokehouse, and then I need to test out my new axe on the hawthorn trees. Hawthorn is supposed to be a very, like, very durable wood. Okay, let's see. All of my little fishies. Okay, also go plant the rest of these. And that. I really wish there was something better than a drying rack. Because I feel like the drying rack is kind of useless. I know I said I was going to, like, test out the axe, but I really need to go donate some more stuff, because I think I'm only a couple items away. Ah, I'm 6. Well, we can add at least 2 more. Got a new fish, and we have dandelions. What is this place? I think it's a bakery. Let's go to Adeline's house and go donate some items. Adeline's house kind of functions like a community center. So you donate your items, and then she's actually the one who we learned the smokehouse from. I think one other thing we learned from her. So it's not a bad thing to donate. Okay, now let's go test it out. Beatrix. Okay, so now we have a copper axe. Is it gonna work? Yes! We can take out hawthorn trees now. Oh, we have a hawthorn seed. Nice. Yep, so now I'm assuming it'll take less like axe swings to take out the easier trees. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I think it takes one less swing to take out the regular trees, and now we can also take out the hawthorn trees. Which is very nice. I think the hawthorn trees give hardwood. Seeds and the hawthorn seed. Okay, so that's hardwood. I do have some planks. I think I only need 10 to make another drying rack. Yep. Okay, so the copper watering pump is 10 copper bars and 50 stone. Pipe is 1 tin bar per pipe. Alrighty then. So yeah, we still have a lot of unknown stuff. Still don't know how everything works. To fill up the rest of that rack. Let's make one more of those. Okay, so not doing too shabby. It's got 4 hours left. So, good to know we can now take out the hawthorn trees. Which means I think we can like officially take out every tree that's on the farm. I don't want to plant a tree. I actually want to expand the garden down this way. That's weird. I swear I saw something out of like the corner of my eye. I hate it when that happens. Has that ever happened to you when you're just like sitting there and all of a sudden you're just like something catches the corner of your eye and you're like, was it something or am I crazy? Some more fishing. I know a game where I actually do fishing.
How are you doing today?
Trying to bulk up the Yeah, there's a lot of, like, management that goes into this game. Constantly juggling. Destroy this rock, because it's been in my way. I like the music. The music is definitely the most soothing part of the game. Go. Yeah, drag racks, absolutely useless in the rain. So I'm hoping that the next step is something that I can actually use to preserve more fruits and vegetables. Because, like, you can use the smokehouse even in the rain. So, I'm like, okay, we need more options of preserving fruits and vegetables that are not going to go bad. Or, like, will actually work when it's not raining. Or when it is raining. Jesus! I'm lost today. Okay, so we have, like, no stamina left. Let's... So I can go break a couple sticks. There we go. I'd like to sleep. And I don't think my husband's home yet. He is not. I'm gonna do one more day. Those have like 14 hours left. Nope. Pepperwort. This. One more day and we can plant the strawberries. The longest part of every day in a farming sim. The longest part of your days. Watering all the gosh darn crops. Ooh, exactly enough water. Okay, got that done. I kind of want to test something. Like, can I make a piece of furniture and see if I can sell it? Can't cook anything. But yeah, I'm wondering if I can make furniture and then sell it. Okay, let's make one of these. I'm just gonna test this theory out. Because like I said, I don't sell the food because that's literally what's keeping the town alive. So I'm like, Like, if I can end up selling furniture, that would actually be really cool. I can! Or at least I can sell this. So that's actually nifty. I guess if you really want to make money off of, you know, something that's not food, you just make a bunch of furniture and sell it. I'm working on it, Percy. Don't judge me. Percy always looks so disappointed in me. I'm like, I'm trying. I'm trying my best. Shrink. Carnivores are just easy. It's a shame we're so far from the real city. What I wouldn't give to see a performance. Well, sure, if somebody gets drunk enough, we can put on a full play.
Incoming ad break.
Do my rounds of foraging. Do a little spot fishing on the way around. Some more radishes. It's so hard to keep the herbivores fed. Which you would think that it would be a lot easier to keep the herbivores fed, but no. And like I said, I don't think... Because if you look, like, a basic fish has like 10 stamina, 9 stamina. Well, a radish only gives 5. My little brother Tana thinks we should move into the village, but I like living out here. It's quieter. That's entirely fair. I actually wish that I lived a little further from town. But I live, like, literally right in the middle of my town. Lamprey. Oh, I should have angled it over the other side. Okay, we'll do some fishing in the marsh as well. Let's go check things out up here. I do kind of want to go back in the mine because we were getting further along. And so I think we're about to start finding some really interesting items.
I'm hungry.
Look at the little Alfie, it's so cute. Lots of dandelions. Raspberries. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna take a little foray into the mines. I think I have the inventory space to find something. Yeah, we have enough space that I'm not too worried about it, so let's go. Yeah, they said that, like, the deeper into the mines you go, the more interesting stuff you'll find, so hopefully we find some really cool stuff. No, my inventory's full. learned how to make a candelabra. And I learned how to make honeyed fruit skewers. I don't want to get rid of things that don't spoil. I guess I'm going to eat a fish. I learned to make happy kibble. Okay, yeah, the exit's right there. Copper over there. Okay, let's go down. I like finding the crates. Radish seed? I mean, we have plenty of radishes. What's that? Dried oyster mushroom? I feel like maybe I should come back later. There's gonna be all sorts of stuff that I can't pick up. Yeah, let's move out. We have a bunch of stuff in our inventory. So unless it's adding to a stack that we already have, we can't even pick anything up. So I'm just gonna go this way back to the house. I'm gonna throw some stuff into the smokehouse. Put some rocks away. That's already dry. Let's go do some fishing over in the marsh. Now that we have a bit more inventory space. I actually don't know if hardwood burns differently. Okay, so hardwood actually burns for exactly 60 minutes. Okay, so that'll actually take care of that entirely. So that'd be nice. Sorry, let me text my husband real quick. There we go. And then I think we can go chomp down some more trees. I wonder how much some of the nicer furniture will sell for. I don't know. We'll have to see. I feel like the hawthorn trees drop way more seeds than the oak or the maple trees. I think I've gotten a seed every single time I've cut down a hawthorn tree, but I can't say the same of the maple trees or the oak. Yeah, see? That one didn't give me a seed. Let's take that and see if we can sell it. What else do we have? Torches, we have signs, we have fence. And 10 planks to make the table. How many do we have? We have 12. Okay, I'm going to craft a table and see if I can sell it. Because if I could just make furniture, I feel like this would be easy peasy. If it turned a good profit. $48 for a table. That's not bad. We could make a tidy sum. Did I restock the fish trap? No. I don't know why the cabbage are going to be ready at different days when I planted them all at the same time. We are running low on herbivore food again. I just don't know, like, I'm gonna have to start buying a lot of seeds. Okay, but I think that was going to be it for this episode. So I will say thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will be back tomorrow with another episode of my Discord Member's Choice, but until then, I hope everyone has a fantastic rest of their evening, afternoon, morning, whatever